between us on the beach. She wants to go to the water. The mom thing. Sunbathing. And Alex and Megan out in the ocean. Freezing cold ocean. I'm still a little scared of the water. That water was so cold, it's unbelievable. These kids can't really see what
Hold her hand, Megan. Hold her hand. Yay! Ho! Is it cold? That's okay. All right. You got to dry off. Yeah, you like that. Megan, now it's finding clams. It's so cold. You want to go back to your towel?
No, she likes the water.
Alex, don't splash her.
Mr. Beautiful. It's okay.
Y'all done? Go out to the blank, get your towel? No?
They're the crazies. It's Good Friday. It's freezing cold. Actually, older kids are nuts. cold enough not even being in the water, just
I think
wind
it was
blowing
good.
out there.
Everybody.
Here's these kids getting soaked wet, underwater, freezing. I don't know how they're doing it. There's the queen that's doing the crab crawl again. Until a big wave comes.
He's gonna quack quack at you. Okay, let's walk over here. There's a door over here. Oh, look at the goat.
And Yix. Mr. Yix Man.
Oh, there's a pig. Yeah, the pig is sleeping. Don't go in there, go. Wait, Hope.
You're gonna have to watch her. She's. Oops.
Come on, Hope. This way.
We ought to follow the tour so we can hear what they have to say. Plus, the kids are back at the feast.
Yeah. Small. That's a good big brother, Alex. You protect him.
Well, lords and ladies, Medieval Life and Tour Bird of Prey exhibition. I'm the Lord Master Falconer, and I'm going to attempt to teach you a little bit about birds of prey and falconry. To begin with, falconry is approximately 4,000 years old and has been being practiced in one form or another since that time. During the medieval era, it reached an all-time high in popularity and became as popular then as baseball is today. To begin with, I'd like to introduce you to Cascabel. Cascabel is a 5-year-old peregrine falcon. You can tell that he is a falcon by his long pointed wings, the large dark eyes, mallard stripes beneath each eye, as well as a specially designed beak which marks all falcons. It has 2 points on either side of the center point and 2 notches in the lower mandibles. This is what this bird uses to kill his prey. Now the falcons were most often flown by allowing them to leave the fist and take what is called a pitch or a height overhead, anywhere between 200 to 2,000 feet. Once the bird has achieved this height, the quarry would then be flushed out under the bird, the quarry being either grouse, pheasant, or partridge, and the falcon would then stoop or dive towards the quarry, reaching speeds of up to 200 miles an hour. He would attempt to strike it out of the air with a half-closed foot. If successful, he would swing back around, seize the prey in his feet, and snap the neck with that specially designed beak, giving him the name of Clean Killer for the relative little struggle going on between the bird and his quarry. The peregrine falcon was the prized bird of the upper nobility, 1, because of its great speed, and 2, because of its great strength. A falcon of this size can kill prey approaching the size of the geese you see here in our pen. Other birds that were flown were the eagles, merlins, and gerfalcons. The eagles were most often flown by the upper nobility, such as kings and emperors, and they were flown in very large quarries, such as wolves, deer, and fox. The gerfalcon was another bird reserved for the upper nobility. The merlins were most often flown by the ladies of the castle, hence giving them the name the lady's falcon. Another type of bird that was flown were the hawks, and the hawks were primarily flown by the knights of the castle, not because they were any less noble, but because the hawk would better suit their needs. And their needs were to gather food while out on their missions and crusades. The hawk of choice during the medieval era was the goshawk. We do not have a goshawk here, but we have a Harris hawk. This is our female Harris hawk, Asura. And Asura comes from the desert southwest of the United States and was not flown during the medieval era. The Harris hawk is a very unique species of bird of prey. It is one of the only gregarious birds of prey, which means it lives in large family groups. It also hunts in a pack, very similar to wolves. Now, the hawks were most often flown directly off the fist at their quarry. They would fly it down in a sprinting-style flight, seize the prey in their feet, which can exert upwards of 2,000 pounds per square inch crushing force, and simply squeeze it to death. These birds were most often flown at quarries such as rabbits, hare, and pheasant. The equipment we use is still pretty much the same. We have jesses, with a leather strap, which are attached to the legs. They are then attached to a swivel, and then to a leash, which would be tied to one of the perches you see behind me. Either the block perches for the falcons, or the ring perch or bow perch for the hawk. The bells on the bird's legs are used to help keep track of the bird. In the case of the falcon, when it is circling high overhead, the falconer can know the position of his bird without having to look up while running through the field. With the hawk, it is usually used as a way of locating them while down on game in very heavy cover. A piece of equipment you'll see demonstrated during the dinner show with our peregrine falcon Cascabel will be the lure. And the lure is a leather representation of quarry in some way, and the falcons are taught to dive or stoop at this lure repeatedly. This helps build up strength and endurance and increase the bond between the falconer and his bird. At this time, I'd like to remind you, all birds of prey are protected by state and federal law, and it is a federal misdemeanor to harm, harass, or possess any part of them, living or dead. It is punishable by a $5,000 to $10,000 fine and/or 5 to 10 years in a federal penitentiary. So if you do see anyone doing any of these activities, please contact either the Florida Game and Freshwater Fish Commission or the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. During the medieval era, we had a simple way of solving this problem. If you were caught with a bird, we'd simply remove your hand. If you were caught killing one, they'd simply remove your head. I'd like to thank you all for coming to our Bird of Prey exhibition. If you enjoyed it, please tell the upper nobility. And if not, please keep quiet. I'd like to do my job as well as my head. Thank you.
Yes!
Yes, yes, yes. He's still in there, huh?
Everyone with tickets, please continue on over the bridge.
sport to demonstrate a style of training known as the long reins. As you see, this allows the trainer to maintain control of the animal and yet remain upon the ground. This also accustoms the horse to bit and bridle without actually having the... First, my lords, my ladies, a series of maneuvers which are known as the side pass. These are used to open and close the ranks of the knight's cavalry during the mighty charge into battle. Front legs on high, pushing soldiers from the front. My lords, my ladies, this is the Spanish walk. My lords, my ladies, believe me when I tell you that your cheers will not startle this magnificent horse. It is about to perform one of the most difficult and the most dangerous of all equine maneuvers. It will rise off all fours and kick to the rear. Not content with this. Magnificently done, my lord. Attend me now, for I say I see you are all, fine lords and ladies, prince and princess, all in search of high adventure and thrill. My friends, it is my pleasure to tell you, your destiny is to travel in time, back some 10 centuries, to the year of grace 1093, to the majestic lands of medieval Spain, during a time of great chivalry, pageantry, rivalry, a time not witnessed for so. Cheer for the newest of our knights. It was just recently he won his spurs upon the steed of honor. Raise a little scream for the youthful and valiant Blue Knight! Cheer for the personal protector of his sacred majesty, the King of Aragon, a warrior whose piety is equaled only by his ferocity and battle. The reverend and pious Black and White Knight! receive your host.
His Grace the Count! Signs I will present the new knights of the bill. The captain of the Library Star, the Gallant, Yellow Knight. From mighty Eleanor comes a reverend and pious black and white knight.
His Grace the Count's own beauteous lady wife, Donna Maria Adeline of the Royal House of France. My lords, my ladies, please now most hearty cheer and welcome the Lady Countess.
Yes, Lord!
Sire, your graces as always, and my lady, your beauty is great. My lord, it pleases me to inform you that your guests seem happy and content. Although the ancient origins of this discipline are masked in integrity, carvings of a falconer hawk from the ruins of Kosovar, from the reign of the Arcelian king Sargon, are centered up into the 11th century in the courts of kings and nobles alike. This royal office of falconer has been created. In many instances, this master of hawks is fourth in rank and dignity to the highest of nobility. My lords, my ladies, this is the sport of kings.
My mother would die.
Although falconry is a sport, it is common to see this bird in the campaigns of war, in the company of knights for much needed relaxation between battles. Training methods have many little. The maneuver demonstrated now, my Lord Eric, is referred to as lure flying. This lure has been made to represent the pelican's natural prey in the wild. The pelican falcon is renowned throughout the world for his superior hunting ability. While in level flight, the pelican can obtain speeds of 100 miles per hour. However, while executing a steep dive, this powerful and graceful bird can exceed 200 miles per hour. Well done! This maneuver is referred to as making it, which teaches the young pelican to challenge serious gesture while following the kill. And now, my lords, my ladies, raise a cheer for Lord Eric, Master Falconer. And his skill displayed always well done, and thank you. His Grace would now know. Are you enjoying your journey to the past? And are your little knights performing well for you? Excellent. I did say your voices would grow stronger, did I not?
There's the Yips man.
My friends, we receive much word of groups
He's been
visiting
hiding,
us
but he's
this
here.
eve. Join His Grace in welcoming the nobility visiting us with St. Lawrence High School. Stuart Draft High School Band. dishonor to your kingdom and this tournament. You, Green Knight, have not earned the right to compete with men of honor in this contest of chivalry. King of Arms, drive this dog from this...
The Blue Knight will dismount. He will settle this matter of honor on foot. Now, do you yield or can you continue? The Black and White Knight will dismount, and with axe